opinion, the questions about Tinubu's age has nothing to do with his presidential ambition. Welcome to the news and thank you for tuning in to listen. According to a report by The Nation, Dr. Abayomi Fini, a distinguished obstetrician and gynecologist who turned 80 a few days ago and a member of a Lagos State All Progressive Congress APC Governors Advisory Council GAC, spoke on the presidential ambition, prospects, and chances of Tinubu. Well, in this era of where a lot of us are actually saying, no, he's old, and me, I'm saying, people are saying he's old. My own opinion, I'm saying this man, he's no longer living on the terms we knew him for. Take us back to the days where Tinubu was the father of democracy. He fought for democracy. But today, the masses are being, should I say, the masses are being brutalized. The masses are being oppressed right under his watch. Even as he is a presidential aspirant, he hardly comes out to speak against those things. He just speaks, when somebody is talking, make it not be say and not talk. That is just it. So let's hear what this man has to say. Of course, this would be to patronize him. Stay with us, the news in detail. He said, the Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu that I always known has been a resolute fighter. When he believes in a cause, he stands up to you to see his viewpoint. And to that extent, I have a lot of respect for him. Most of us at some point in time did not even understand him in the sense that his kind resoluteness you may misunderstand as dictatorial. When you desire a public position, expect anything. You have to answer all questions, even if they say it is a lie. People are wiser. Is the reason for the noise on who becomes the president. Atiku has been dragged in all manners of ways, including the Goodluck Ebele Jonathan and the president Muhammad Buhari. When someone started laying the foundation or structure for his future, no one would say you're too young to build the structure. When the time comes for him to invest what he labored for, they say you're too old. The truth is that Tinubu has been in our consciousness since 1992, 30 years ago. Who would argue that in 1992, when he won the election into the Senate, he did not look 39 or 40 years? Who would argue that in 1999, when he was sworn in as the governor of Lagos, he did not look 47 years? Some politicians in their idle and destructive minds will stop at nothing to bring a man down. Look, I'm saying this. This has, as in, it goes beyond age. To be sincere, it goes beyond age because if in Nigeria here, our past leaders who have, they are elders, the people who you can refer to as elders, have come and shown us that age has nothing to do with leadership. The young have not ruled, yes, but I mean for someone who is old and let me say experienced. These people we go in there and they messed us all up. Of course, we are still living in the ring, so it is like this thing it's consistent. We have not had a young person feel that set, right? And of course, the youthfulness of a person will not just be the criteria. So just like the age of this one, it's not just going to be the criteria. Those who are using the age to say, no, he's not even young enough. Yes, I'm saying the age, but it's just one of the reasons. There are many other reasons. Like I said, one of the reasons are he's not living in what he used to know. As in, I get him before, no be property is the popular quote. That means that thing they knew you for before, you are no longer possessing that thing again. You are not living in that kind of a democratic kind of space. He hardly speaks up when people are oppressed. Things go wrong under his watch. He doesn't say anything. Why? Because of his ambition, in quotes. Come on now. Come on. Yes, he has hurdled, yes. But the thing is, unfortunately, now he is no longer that person anymore. He has allowed the democracy or the democratic character in Nigeria to take, as in to go into him and sink. Will I say sink into him or make him So much that he's no longer, he has kind of derailed. He has derailed. At the end of the day, he's no longer that person that we saw that fought for democracy so much. Take us back to the days where Jagaban fought for democracy. He spoke democracy. He breathed democracy. He breathed for the people justice, equity, fairness. Come on. He was those things before. But all of a sudden now, we no longer see, under his watch, things are spot. Things are getting worse. Take, for instance, Lagos State. Lagosians will tell you, and I don't mean the people he has favored. I mean people who are neutral, who they don't know him in person. They have not had an encounter with him. You know, when you have an encounter with somebody, you say, oh, this person, he might have influenced you with his kindness. This one, no. Or maybe he might have done something. This one, people who are neutral about him. If you go and listen to what they have to say, you get a clearer picture. Things have really gone worse. People who are not supposed to be, okay, recently in Lagos, I think in Oshodi, they had this contest for the Oba of Oshodi. And who won? We all know who won. Things are going wrong in Lagos. Okay, I'm going to even leave that one aside. That one is okay, Oba of Oshodi. It does not affect everyone. But do you know the one that affects everyone? He's saying nothing about it. Recently, they signed a kind of, should I say signed? They signed. The Lagos State government started imposing 1,800 naira levy per day on drivers. Who will in turn impose it on who? The people. Nobody said anything. Nobody. The so-called chairman of a NURTW said nothing about it. He did not oppose it. All these things these things are signs, like these things are happening right under his watch. He is not saying anything about it. We are not even going to go towards that answers. Oh no, that one is, if you open the topic, no, now people will be so annoyed. But these ones I have said, with these few points of mine, it is not just age alone. They say I get on before it's not property. I used to do like this before. It is no longer. You need to find that flame again. And we are not seeing it. I keep saying, which kind of a man, yes, he and his friend has built a company up, and he and his friend is now old. Do you hand it over to your old friend? Of course, you don't do that. You've built a legacy for yourself. You built a company for yourself, and you're handing it over to another old, and just like you are trying to retire. It does not work that way. You do what you find somebody who is young. Number one, young will be the criteria. It will not be all, but it will be the criteria. Somebody who is creative, somebody who is a strategic thinker, somebody who is an analyst, somebody who will do things, who is proactive, somebody who is innovative, right? So just the same way Nigerians our eyes are now open that no, we don't want this type of a person anymore. That is just it. The age is just one. And the one, it is just one of the criteria that people are talking about. Those who are capitalizing on the age, I tell you,